Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is, what is it? It's Sunday morning. It's January 7th. It's about 6:30 a.m. I'm changing it up a little bit today, so bear with me. Trying some different things. Think in life sometimes, I don't know, little modest changes can make a big difference and change our spirit. And I've talked about it before, walking down a different street or doing a loop. You usually walk one way, doing it the other way. And in the morning, I usually wake up with my dog Holly and let her out and just let her go potty real quickly outside. This morning, I decided to change it up a little bit. Took her for a walk, a short walk, but she enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I noticed some things I'd never noticed before. So maybe change it up is going to be my theme of the day. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know, the show's about me talking, of course. But for those that have been watching a while, you also know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee, which looks huge in my change it up camera today. I'm going horizontal with my camera today. Again, sticking with the change it up theme. Somebody had told me that the social media platforms prefer it horizontally. If that's what they prefer, I'm going to give it a try. It's kind of feeling awkward to me, but it gives a nice wide view of my living room. Get the fireplace on one side and some pictures on the other. But anyway, again, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I'm so excited to take my first sip at this early hour on this Sunday morning. My hope is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, almost choked on it. It was so good. I'm going to have another sip. It's the Starbucks Sumatra. It's hot, it's big, it's dark, it's earthy, it's tasty. It's what I needed on this Sunday morning. Anyway, how you guys doing? How you guys feeling? I don't want to get in the camera with the wide lens. How'd you sleep? I slept fittingly, I'd say. I was up a fair amount of the night. And it's interesting. Again, I've talked about it a lot. I used to drink every day, and I stopped drinking about 2.5 years ago. And there's a difference when you're up during the night after drinking versus when you're up during the night when you've been sober for 2+ years. And there's anxiety maybe with both, but there's not like the total panic feeling that, oh my gosh, I have to get back to sleep or I'm going to feel like crap all day, that comes from only really a night of drinking. So it felt good, even though there was anxious thoughts and stressors and things going through my mind, because I've struggled with anxiety most of my life. All my life, probably. Don't remember when I was a baby, but might have been an anxious little baby. There's something calming about knowing that you're doing the right thing for yourself, and you know you didn't poison your body the night before, and no matter how much you're up during the night, you're not going to have that yucky, hungover, gross, sweaty, hot feeling. So I had that going for me. And I was laying there. I listen to a lot of positive affirmations, which help me sleep. And I listened to one that I normally do, but it didn't capture my mind like they sometimes will. And I went on and listened to something by Abide, which is a Christian app, and there was like a meditative, hypnotic, biblical verses, passages were being read. And I'll tell you what, it helped me. Didn't put me to sleep right away. But it felt good knowing that there's passages in such an old book that's been read by so many people that seemed to apply exactly with how I was feeling last night. And it reminded me that I was not the only one on the planet that's maybe up at this hour and struggling and thinking about things and worried about things and tossing and turning over things. And just the comfort of knowing, that I wasn't alone made me feel good. And again, the verses seem to apply to my feelings so directly. It was like God was talking to me. And maybe to some biblical scholars or what have you, if you're reading the Bible, God is talking to you. I don't know. So, oopsie. But anyway, it's a snowy day. Again, it's December 7th. Pearl Harbor was today, 1941. Yeah. But on my walk, again, I normally don't walk Holly first thing in the morning, but on my walk, and as I was talking about my theme of changing it up a little bit, it was kind of snowy, windy, pretty wintry morning, and it's still dark outside, and I looked up, and there's street lights on one of the quietest little streets in our neighborhood, and I'd never noticed them before. And it just kind of reminded me of olden times and different days. And again, they're one of those things that you might walk by, and you might walk by them 10,000 times, but until you really have your eyes open, you might not notice them. And maybe sometimes changing things up a little bit is what is needed. At least was needed for me to open up my eyes and notice what I've been walking by for all these years and days and mornings and nights. Just kind of made me chuckle inside, and that combined with the cool breeze and some snow either falling from the sky or falling off the trees kind of woke me up, made me feel good, made me excited about sitting down and having some coffee. So one more sip. Again, it's Sunday morning. It's December 7th. Hope your weekend's going well. Hope your sleep was restful. And hope you were feeling good. And I hope you're finding some peace and you're living in the moment and you're finding some contentment and you're okay even if you're having struggles. And again, that's a constant struggle for me. Just being okay. And my theme of the day is, besides changing it up, I think is going to be okay. So I'll leave you with that. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.